Welcome to the Guaranteed Retirement Guy Show. So I want to talk to you about how much should you put into your annuity. That's the question I get a lot from people is, well, how much should I put into this annuity? Well, really, how much income do you need? Or how much growth do you need? Okay, how much liquid assets do you have available on top of the annuity? Okay, those are all questions that are important because, especially with extra liquid assets or maybe emergency savings, annuity companies want to make sure you have extra money on the side on top of what you put into an annuity. So let's talk about income though, because most of the people that contact me, they want to talk about income and they're like, how much do I need to put into this to get the income I need? And let's go over that. So I'm going to share my screen and I'll show you exactly what this would look like for you. So let's take a look at this. We've got a lot of different annuities here and you can put different numbers in here, but let's just say you've got 100,000. I would say that would be the minimum that you should even consider when you're putting money into an annuity. If you could put more into there, all the better. But let's just kind of see what this would look like. All right, and if we deferred this for 5 years, it's going to pay you out a lot more than what you're going to get if you take it right now. Okay, so if I put in $100,000 in 5 years, it's going to pay me $10,379 for the rest of my life. Okay, if I'm single and I'm not married, it's going to pay out a little bit more. So in 5 years, it's going to pay out $11,265. So a little bit more, about $1,000 more a year. So that's not bad. But you can see, and I look at tons of different companies here when I'm looking at these annuities. Usually immediate annuities pay a little bit less. And you'll see that because they don't have any time to grow. But if you need income immediately, you can see the payout right now from $100,000 is $73.75, so almost 7.4% for the rest of your life. So pretty good payout, really, if you ask me. But let's say you want to wait longer. Maybe you want to wait 10 years. Okay, you want to wait 10 years. You can see that the payout is going to be significantly more. And still, we're basing this off $100,000. Okay. Now, B-rated, you could do a B-rated, but I'd recommend A-rated if you can. A-rated, top A-rated, American Equity would give you pretty close to $17,000 a year. So still pretty good. And then, of course, you can see the rest of the companies below them get pretty darn close. And they all have different benefits. You know, maybe they give you long-term care. Some of them do, some of them don't. And we can look at those. Okay, so that's for $100,000. Just for kicks, let's look at $1 million. Okay. Now, again, it's all based off of how much assets you have and how much income you need. Some people need a lot of income, some people don't. But you can see $1 million is going to give you $169,000 of guaranteed income the rest of your life. Okay, if you turn it on in 10 years. Now, let's say you turned it on right now, then you can see that income is going to be obviously significantly less. But basically, $74,000 a year is coming in for the rest of your life. You take that out for 30 years, you're taking out $2 million, okay? So that's pretty good. You live longer, you're taking out more. And it looks different if you're older. If you're 70 and you've got $1 million, and let's say you want income immediately, then you can see right now, Annuities is the biggest one. I mean, they'll give you $78,000 roughly. And then North American will give you $77,500. So there's a lot of different factors to look at. If you're looking for minimums, typically for any type of annuity, the minimum's like $10,000, $20,000. But again, you really should be looking at a minimum for at least $100,000 or more for any type of annuity, just because you want to have something that's going to give you enough growth, enough compounding to actually make a difference in your income. So anyways, if you've got other amounts you want to talk about, I'm happy to go over those as well. And if you want to book a call and we can go over any specific amounts, or if we want to solve for income needs, we can do that together. Just go on to my description underneath this video, or you can go to a comment. It's usually the top comment on there where I put a link to my video, my other video, and then also a link to my calendar. And then you can just get right on and we'll go through the numbers together. And I won't try to sell you anything, I promise. I just want to show you what's available, and then you kind of decide from there what you want to do. But happy to answer your questions, and look forward to seeing you on that call. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next video.